How was your weekend?
It's really busy.
Yeah, because you said you must fulfill your thesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of time,
Ah,
you
okay.
know. Okay.
Hmm.
How about you? How was your weekend?
My weekend. Uh, I went to a second-hand bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
Can you understand what I say?
Yes.
Second-hand bookstore to sell my old books.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I brought many books to the store
Uh-huh.
that was too heavy. Um, and I expected at least I can get more than $20 if I sell it.
Why? What
Uh,
happened?
but when I showed them, they checked my books and they said,
Uh-huh.
that's not the ones we wanted. And, or there is some scratches
Mm-hmm.
by your pencil or pen over the
Mm-hmm.
5 pages, so we
Mm-hmm.
cannot set it. May I throw it away? Or they just accept my books, one books, $1 or $2. So,
Huh?
so I could earn
Uh-huh.
only $10, and there
How
was
many books?
10 books. 4 books was going to uh, garbage box, and
Mm-hmm.
only 6 books acceptable uh, for them. So they just
Mm.
give the mm, uh, give the money cash for me
Mm-hmm.
about only 6 books.
Mm-hmm.
So I got only $8, but they calculated by point. So I didn't receive the cash, but I received by point. This is over the $10.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was very sad, and I determined
Mm-hmm.
not to go to second bookstore anymore to sell my books, because there was very precious books for my life. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
uh, there was almostly about TOEIC. Do you know TOEIC? The examination of English test.
Yes.
So that is not useless for me and use not need for me anymore. That is, yeah.
Oh.
So I sold it, or anyway, and I bought other second books in the store, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm satisfied with that.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, the good thing is at least you were able to sell it,
Mm-mm.
right?
Yeah.
For a value.
Mm-mm.
Here in our country, there are very few secondhand books, or there are very few shops or
Mm.
bookshops that would accept secondhand books.
Mm.
Okay, and most often than not, all books are being kept in libraries,
Mm.
museums,
Mm.
or otherwise burned.
Mm. Otherwise,
Yeah.
in Brent,
Burned.
burned,
Yes.
fired.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
especially textbooks, most often than not, they would revise the textbooks after 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So after 3 years, your books are no longer useful.
Mm-hmm.
Like with that of my son's books,
Mm-hmm.
his he always since he's in the elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
every year I pay one set of book. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean one set of books for all his subjects, and then the next year I'm going to purchase again.
Mm.
And the sad reality regarding these books is that I can no longer sell them because these are workbooks wherein my son needs to write on them.
Mm-hmm.
hmm And he needs to take note of the content. So, since there are revisions, or the authors would create revisions every after 2 to 3 years, textbooks are useless after 3 years. All you
Mm.
need to do is burn them or recycle them.
Mm. Or recycle them. So anyway,
Yes.
the test the textbooks must be reproduced by other to other products, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, how are you today?
Oh, I'm great. I'm doing great.
Mm-hmm.
And especially today morning, I attended a student prayer meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and I discussed about our lives,
Mm-hmm.
and there was very, I think that is very abundant um, meeting with our stories.
Mm-hmm.
So that encouraged me to live today.
Mm.
Yeah.
And where are you going?
Where are you going? I'm here.
Okay.
Uh,
No, just a quick question. Do
mm.
you always have prayer meeting every day in the morning?
Especially every Thursday I had prayer meeting with the professors, uh,
Mm-hmm.
but especially
Mm-hmm.
uh, I think from today every Monday and Tuesday I will
Oh,
attend
yes.
prayer meeting with the students. Yeah,
Because it's Holy Week, right?
yeah, right. This is Holy Week. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes, I understand. It's already the Holy Week. Even us during the Holy Week,
Mm.
we're actually some of the churches would require their members to
Mm.
attend a short mass every day within the Holy Week. But of course, they would understand if you need to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
because for us, we really
Mm.
need to go to work.
Mm.
So um, I think I'll find time if I can.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing that I observe is since I'm no longer I'm no longer eating meat.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
All I do is I lessen the food that I eat. So
Mm.
it's a part of giving value for the Holy Week.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, maybe I should control myself not to commit crime.
Crime? Why are you going to commit crime? You're a student.
Yeah, that was a joke. That is not serious.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, no, because if you would tell me that,
Yeah.
even though it's a joke, I would tell you you can't commit any crime because you're a
Uh,
student.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you'll be very busy studying, not committing crimes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, so
Mm.
that's
Oh,
our topic
anyway,
for today. Mm.
our last question uh,
Mhm.
is maybe page 66. Where have you
Yes.
traveled to?
Yes.
Yeah, so I prepared, but I couldn't load my
It's
answers
okay.
to your
Mhm.
BBS. So I answer right now. Uh,
Sure.
we
May I
test.
have your answer?
Yeah. Uh, I traveled the city
Mhm.
of Nara, an old capital of Japan.
Mhm.
That was great experience in my life.
Mhm.
The most exciting place is the deer park, where many deer many deer walk around the road not being panned, so that travelers could touch
Mhm.
deer without restriction.
Mm. Okay.
I I
Um.
I I cared of I was caring of intonation. Maybe you did not accept, you did not realize that maybe.
I did. You're very careful.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious, especially if you're saying it carefully.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm.
Mhm.
So what was your question? What is your question about my answer?
I traveled the city of Nara, an
Mm.
old capital of Japan.
Mm.
There was great experience. Instead of saying there was great experience,
Mhm.
you better say that was a great experience
Mm.
or I had a great experience.
I had great experience.
I yeah, I have great experience.
I have a great experience.
Yes,
Mm.
or
Mhm.
this was a great experience.
This was a great experience. Mm.
Yes, this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of saying there was,
Mm.
this was.
This was.
THIS, this
Yeah.
was a great experience
Experience. Mm.
in my life.
In my life.
Mhm.
Mm.
Regarding the deer park, everything's good. Is
Mm.
it okay if you write it down on the chat box
Mm.
so I
Okay.
could check the words?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm checking the words here.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have written it already on my notes while you were speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. So how about the second sentence? The.
Yes, the second sentence.
Mm-mm.
You said the most exciting is
Mm.
the deer park.
Mm-mm.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. But I need to check the details
Mm-hmm.
so as to make sure if I got the right words.
Mm-hmm.
So can you type the next sentence, please?
Okay. The most exciting exciting place is the deer park where many deer walk around. The Lord, the Lord, not being panned so that travelers could touch deer without restriction.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Deer, as in DER, deers, right?
Yeah, deer.
Ah, okay. Walk around or work around?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, right.
I think
Work.
it should be, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
checking.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
should be walk around, right?
Yeah, yes, work around. Yeah.
Yeah,
Work
the
around.
road,
Yeah. Work around the
uh-uh,
Lord. Yeah.
not being penned. Um, Penned should be PEND, like that.
Panned.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And let me just see. Wait. What you're trying to say is that they're not being caged.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not the right word. It should be. Okay. Okay. Let me just revise it. I'll
Yeah.
just place a revision.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me one moment here.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a very good part in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Nara?
Yeah,
How do you
Nara.
spell Nara? Nara?
Yeah. Nara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. For many deers. Remember, many you can use with or without s. That's okay.
Mm.
Work around the road
Mm-hmm.
freely instead of being not being penned.
Mm.
They walk around the road freely,
Freely.
and the travelers could
Mm.
travelers, it should be double L.
Mm.
Travelers could
Mm.
touch
Mm.
them without restriction.
Mm. Okay, so I have a question in here.
Uh-huh.
What is different using so that or using and?
Okay. So that
Mm.
means that, for example,
Mm.
I need to fill this flask
Mm-hmm.
um, with water so that
Mm-hmm.
I will have enough supply
Mm.
for the next hour.
Okay.
So that
Mm-hmm.
is not just like not just a connective like that of and or a conjunction, but so that means that
Mm.
means that in this way, okay. So
Mm.
or how do you call this? Um, the word so that is actually used to indicate that you really need to do the first thing
Mm-hmm.
in order for the second thing to be fulfilled.
Mm.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's a very good question. Now,
Mm.
why did I use end here?
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
If you're going to examine my statement, I
Mm-hmm.
said there, the most exciting place in the deer park where many
Mm.
deers work around the road. The most exciting place is the deer park. There
Mm.
should be a comma there.
Mm-hmm.
Where many deers work around the road
Mm-hmm.
freely.
Mm.
If they work around the road freely,
Mm-hmm.
it's not necessary for people to touch them. That's why I just use end.
Mm.
Okay?
But in case of me, that is first
Mm.
condition. If they could not
Mm.
uh, work around,
Mm-hmm.
travelers cannot touch them freely.
Oh, okay. Walk around.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
okay.
mm,
Let
mm,
me just. Thank you, thank you. At least you clarified that
mm, mm,
with me. So just give me one moment.
mhm,
So the most exciting place is the deer park. Many deers are made to walk around freely. Are made to walk around the road freely, so that the travelers could touch them. Here, this is the revised statement. You can check it on your chat box.
yeah.
I place an asterisk before the sentence,
Uh,
so that would be the final revision.
the most exciting place is the deer park, where many deers are made to walk around the road freely, so that the travelers could touch them without restriction. Uh,
Yes, right? So if it is conditional, if this is needed so that they can,
mm,
okay, then that is really acceptable. Thank you
ah,
for, yeah,
okay.
okay. It should be were made, not are made. So many
Ah,
deers were made.
yeah, many deers were made. Yeah. Thank you,
Mm.
thank you. I can understand what you really want to mean. Yeah. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Yeah, that's a very good answer.
mm-hmm. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, shall we proceed to the next question?
Okay. Okay. I will type it.
Okay.
First, I will say about my.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I plan to go to abroad for my studies, maritime spatial planning, which is only in European country. Uh, After completing my graduate school studies, I hope to come back Korea with my own special career.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, that's it.
Okay.
Mm,
So after you complete your studies, you'll go home to Korea, right?
yeah,
Mm.
planning which is fully in European country after finishing after completing completing oh, completing my graduate school study is I hope to come back Korea with my sorry
It's okay.
career.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-mm.
You're having a cough. You should take care.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should take care because in Korea there is a lot of fine dust.
Ah, the yellow dust coming from China.
Yeah, right. Yellow dust. But that is different from that of 10 years ago.
Why do you say so?
I mean, um, we call that is the yellow dust from China, but the the character the characteristic
Mm-hmm.
of the dust is different from before.
Mm.
Mm. 10 years ago, that was not serious, not serious, mm, too much.
Mm-hmm.
But in today, that is directly harmful for human.
Mm.
There, that cause a lot of disease.
Really?
Yeah, in Korea. Yeah.
So
So
how about the children? How are they going to school?
this season is for cherry blossom sightseeing. Uh,
Hmm?
but many people are, yeah, going outside or going picnic, uh, to see enjoy cherry blossom, but they all they
Masks.
wear mask. Yeah.
Ah. Yes, because I believe it's the blooming of cherry blossoms, and
Mm.
people should be enjoying their time,
Mm.
and near these plants or near the cherry blossoms.
Yeah. Right.
Hmm.
Mm. That's the mm, that's the bad things today we faced with. But anyway, in my school there are also a lot of cherry blossom, so I could enjoy that in my school. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm, mm,
I hope we have cherry blossoms here, but we don't have,
mm,
because the weather I think is really tropical.
mm,
So maybe these types of plants won't really grow in
mm,
our country,
mm,
or maybe they can survive, but they need to adapt.
You're right.
Mm.
Cherry blossom only they bloomed only 1 week or 2 week.
Just once a year?
Yeah, 2 weeks in 1 year. Yeah,
Oh,
or if
ah,
longer 1 month. Yeah.
really? Oh, that's the reason why most of my students would say that they would like to witness the cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, let's check this one. So
Mhm,
you said,
mhm,
I plan to go abroad for my
mhm.
studies. You say abroad.
Abroad.
Very good.
Mm,
Maritime spatial planning,
mhm,
which is only in European country.
mm,
So for this statement, I need to correct you.
mhm,
Um, okay. I plan to go abroad for my studies maritime spatial planning,
mhm.
which is only available
Only
or which
available.
is only yeah, available
Mhm.
in European schools or country.
Or country. Okay. Countries.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or let me just see this.
Mm.
One moment.
Yeah.
Oh, just cut it short. Instead of saying European country, just say it's Europe. Europe is part of Germany is part of Europe, right?
Yeah.
Here, this is my revision.
Mhm.
You can check your chat box. There you go.
Mhm. Mm. Cerebral studies. Maritime spatial planning. Of course, which is. Mm. Okay.
Now, the second statement is good.
Mhm.
After completing my graduate school studies, I hope to come back
Mhm.
to Korea. You just need to add to
To
Korea
Korea. Yeah.
with my own special career.
Mhm.
So you just need to add to.
Mhm.
Or you can also use alternate sentence like, I hope to go home to
Okay.
Korea instead of come back.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can also say I hope to return
Return. Okay.
to Korea with my special
Mm-hmm.
career.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
You can also check that in the chat box.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
So those are the corrections.
Okay. Thank you for your class today. Yeah.
Yes, you
Mm.
too. Thank you so much for your participation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you have a very wonderful day today. So, I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the Holy Week.
Mm-hmm.
So, whether for the Christians, for the Catholics, I think they need to really spend time
Mm-hmm.
for meditation and praying, right?
Yeah.
Meditation and prayer, should I say.
Ah.
Anyway, John, goodbye.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.